Okay, here is the homework for today. Fixing my camera. Okay, question 11, 12, 13, and 14. It says, find the equation of the circle with the given center and the radius r. Okay, so let's, number 11. And I want the equation in standard form. Number 11. How do you write the equation? Given that the center is -3, 4, and the radius is 2. What are you going to write? X plus 3 squared. Go ahead. Plus
y minus 4 squared
equals
4.
Excellent. Next one, 12. -2, -1 is your center, and the radius is 3. X plus 2 squared. Y plus 1 squared equals 9. Next one, 0, 0. X squared equals
2.
If you square this, you get 2. And number 14. X minus 5 squared plus 5 plus 2 squared equals 1. Okay, the next 4 are simply asking you to sketch the graph. So, it's in standard form. Tell me what the center is.
2, 4.
I think that's a -2, right? So 2, 4. And what's the radius? Square root of 1, which is 1. So what you're going to do is put a dot at 2, 4. Here's 2, 4 right there. There's your center. Now your radius is 1. You're going to go up 1, north, south, east, and west. Tiny circle. Easy? Number 16. Where's your center? What's your radius? 3. So we're going to locate -1, 3. Here's your center, and you're going to go 3 up, down, left, and right. 1, 2. Questions? Number 17. Where's your center? 5 what? What's your radius? Is it 5? It's the square root of 5. So what is that, about 2.2? Okay, 2.2. Okay, so you're going to go to 5, -2. And you're going to go 2 a little bit more. I'm going to try and make this bigger for you. A little bit up, 2 and a little bit. So it's not on 2, but a little bit past, a little off, like that. Good enough. And the last one, where's your center? Where's the center? -6 what? And what's the radius?
2.
Good. So you're going to go 6 to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and right on the x-axis. And 2 up, 2 down, 2 left, 2 right. Easy? Anybody? Questions? Thumbs up so far?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, next ones. Now we're getting into, what form are these in? When it's not in standard form and it's set equal to 0, these are called general form. These are general forms. What are you going to do to figure out what the center is, what the radius is, and they may even ask you to graph it, but we just practiced graphing them on the previous page. So how will I find the center? What am I going to do? first organize, here's my x's right here. I'm gonna write x squared plus 8x plus something. And then organize my y's. Y squared minus 6y plus something equals what? What number gets thrown to the other side?
15.
So you have 15 here. Okay? Now, we complete the square 2 times. What's half of 8?
4.
And square it.
16.
What do you get?
16.
16. What's half of negative 3? I'm sorry. What's half of negative 6?
Negative 3.
And square
9.
it. Okay, so factor this piece right here. What do you get? Factor this piece. Don't forget the plus sign here. When we do other conics, you're going to see a minus here. So it's important that you have that. What are these numbers added together?
50.
50?
Is it? I think so.
Isn't it 40?
Yeah, you're, no.
Is it 40?
40.
40.
It's 40.
This is 31 and 9 is 40. Okay, so now can you tell me all that I need to know? What's the center?
Negative 4, 3.
Negative 4, 3. And what's the radius?
Square root of 4.
Can we simplify that?
Square root of 2 root 10.
2 root 10. Good job. 21. Okay, let me hear you. What do I do first?
Organize the x's.
What number is going to go here? 9. What number is going to go here?
4.
And then we have, on this side, what do we have? 15, 9, and 4. Okay, factor. And add these up. What do you get? That's 9, 9 and 9 is 18, 28. Did I add that right?
Yes.
Okay, so what's the center?
Negative 2.
And what's the radius?
2 root 7.
Good job. And the last one. Uh-oh. What's half of 25?
Oh, gosh. 12 and a half.
And square it.
6,
What's 12.5 squared?
56.
And then what's half, so we're gonna add. So sometimes they don't come out so perfect. Half of 10 is 5, squared is 25.
How are we going to factor that?
Well, half of this is 20, that's what number goes in the parentheses. So it's x plus, and you could write it this way or that way, 12.5 squared. That's how you factor it. And then plus y plus 5 squared, and then add these up. Negative 12 plus 156.25 plus 25, I
160.
get 169.25. So if I asked you what the center is, what would you say? Negative 12 and a half, comma, negative 5. And what's the radius?
13.
Square root of that, you get about 13. Okay, next one. The center is given to you. That's the center. This is your HK. Center is HK. And it contains, what's this point? What is this 0, 0? That's the x and the y. Now, when they ask you to write the equation and they don't give you the radius squared, I think the easiest thing to do is go into this form. Where does the h and the k go? Here, in here. Where does the 0, 0 go? X and y. So let's put everything together. 0 minus 2 squared plus 0 minus 2 squared equals the radius squared. Well, what is 0 minus 2? Negative 2 squared is 4. You get 4 here, you get 4 here. What's the radius squared? Is 8. So now, now we have the r squared value. So all we're going to do is go back into this form. You're going to replace h and k and r squared. So the equation, the standard form would be x minus 2 squared plus y minus 2 squared equals, what are you going to put here? 8. Done. Questions, anyone? So make sure when you go back, you replace, you want h and k, you want an x and a y. You want x and y, you want h and k, and you want r squared. Okay, the next one. This one says the center is at 1, 2. Where's 1, 2?
Right.
1, there's your center, right there. That's your h and your k. And then it says it intersects the x-axis at -1. Well, here's -1. So what's happening is the circle's coming like this, and it's also intersecting at 3. It's the best circle I can draw for you. -1. So what are these two right here? What's this? This is the radius. So is this. So what you can do, you've got -1, 0, and you've got 3, 0. I like what we did here, so we can stick with that. Now you've got two choices for points. So if you go into your general form, we don't know what the radius is, but we do know what the center is, h and k. Which point do you like better? Do you like 3, 0? Do you like -1, 0 for h and k, for x and y? I like 3, 0 too. Why do we like 3, 0 better? Stay away from negatives. So 3 is your x value, 0 is your y value, and what's 1, 2? 1 is your h, 2 is your k. What are we looking for? R squared. So we have, let's do math here. 3 minus 1 squared plus, here's your y value, 0 minus 2 squared equals r squared. So what's 3 minus 1? What's r squared again? 8. 8. So how are you going to write your equation? X minus 1, quantity squared, plus y minus 2 squared equals 8. Questions? Anybody? Last problem. This one says we have a center at -5, 4. I'm going to draw it. I'm a visual person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like to see things drawn. That helps me. So I'm drawing my center in. This is your HK. HK. And then it says tangent, which means touching at one point to the x-axis. Well, where's the x-axis?
Right there.
Right here. So how can it touch at the x-axis? It means it's coming right here and touching. So it looks like this. touching the x-axis. So what's this right here, from here to here? It's your radius. You guys get that? Do you understand why it's 4? Because you went up 4, not -5. -5 is this way. If I would have said it's touching at the y-axis, your radius would have been 5. From here to here is 5. And it would be touching at this point right here. So, what would be your equation? X plus 5 squared
Plus 5 minus 4 squared.
equals
16. Okay, do you guys understand this stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.